careful with naturopathic things because many of them do have side effects. And I think sometimes people think, well, if it's naturopathic, that must mean it's better. It's not necessarily better for us. And even something simple as some of the medications for depression, there's naturopathic treatments, but if you take them and then you go and you sit in the sun, you can end up with third-degree burns. So people don't realize that, hey, just because it's natural, I still need to be taking precautions. I still need to do it in conjunction with a doctor. I shouldn't just go and pick something up at the drugstore because I heard my buddy takes it, that type of thing. So I always recommend that you be smart about it, figure out what you can do, what are some of the options, present them, but always do it in conjunction with somebody who has studied it and knows what some of the interactions might be. But St. John's wort is more one that I tend to talk about because St. John's wort is useful for mild to moderate depression. It's not good for severe depression, but it is somewhat effective for mild to moderate. But it does have photosensitivity as one of the side effects. But often what people do, especially here in Canada, everybody feels the winter blahs. And so, oh, well, I'll just take some St. John's wort because I heard that that's supposed to be really good. And you go to your local drugstore and you take some, but then they go with their kids to Florida for the week and they lay out on the beach and they end up being severely burnt because they didn't realize that that's one of the side effects. For St. John's wort, well, it's a funny thing because they're not regulated. So that's the other part with many of the homeopathic and naturopathic treatments. What you get from one company may be very different from what you get from another company. So one company, it may be all roots and it may be the leaves is the medicinal part. Another company may have all flowers, and we don't know enough about it, and it's because it's not regulated. You can't guarantee that just because one company was effective that another company's will be effective. So you always need to trust somebody who studies it, who looks at it, who knows exactly what the interactions might be.